Welcome everyone. This training video will go over how we use our online Beto Dialer tool. By using this call tool, you'll be able to make calls for the campaign to inform voters about Beto all across the state and collect their information. So let's get started. There are a few items you need to know before we start. You'll need a computer, internet, and a phone line to make calls. We use this call tool that is online because it will make the calls for you rather than you making the calls. This will help you to reach out to more voters because you are only talking to people who answered the phone. You'll still get some non-homes, answer machines, and wrong numbers, but you will talk to more people versus a paper list. Also, people will not call you back because they will get a number that looks like their area code. If they call it back, they will get a Beto voicemail where they could contact the campaign. Also, in case you have a pop-up blocker on your web browser, you do need to turn it off because the dialer does use pop-up windows, so it will not work properly if you have them on. The dialer is open every day from 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. Central Time or 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. Mountain Time. You can call anytime, anywhere, as long as you have the computer requirements as I mentioned above. And then to get started, all you have to do is go to betofortexas.com/call. When you visit betofortexas.com/call, you will see this page. You'll need to enter your information, and the dialer will give you a username and password for the next 24 hours. You'll enter your name, your email, and your phone number. And once you've entered that, you will click on Get Your Login. Once you click on that button, you'll get this screen, and this will have some information that you can look over and your temporary username and your password. Again, the dialer will show you what time they are open. Also, in case you do have a question, you can always email us at organizing@betofortexas.com. Right here on the bottom, you have our dialer guide in case you need some assistance as you're doing the dialer. And then finally, you will get your username and your password. Once you're ready to go, you'll just click right here in the center that will log you in to the dialer. When you click that button, there will be a pop-up, and all you have to do is simply copy and paste your username and your password as I'm doing here. Once you have entered your username and password, you will click on Next, and then you're going to select the service you're going to use. There's only one, and it's Beto for Senate callers. Once you click on Sign In, you will now enter the dialer. At this point, you'll need to get your phone and call the following number with the following PIN. Once you do that, it will change to this next screen. And at this point, you will now wait for someone to answer the phone. Ding! When you hear a ding in the phone, that means that someone is on the line. Your screen is going to change immediately to something that looks like this. You'll see the name of the voter who we're looking for. Also, you will notice an English and Spanish script on there. In case the voter speaks Spanish, we do have the translation of our script in Spanish. Also, you have the English side of the script. You'll introduce yourself and then ask for the voter and see if the information is correct. One way to think of the dialer is think about it in two screens. On the right side of the screen, you will always enter information about the voter, while on the left side, you will end and confirm your call results. Let's go through two examples so you can see the dialer in real time. In this first example, the volunteer talked to a voter who is a supporter of Beto. The volunteer heard the ding, and we were looking for a Mary Ann. The volunteer asked for Mary Ann and confirmed that this was her. Then the volunteer clicked on the green button to say that the voter is correct. Once the volunteer clicked on the button, the script will appear. You can read the script, and at the end, you ask the most important question that the campaign is asking. Can Beto count on your support and your vote in the November 6th election. Depending on the answer, you will click on one of the buttons below. Since the voter is supportive, this will take you to the next screen, which will allow you to add their information. Once you click on the green button, it will take you to another screen where you can confirm and add a different phone number for the voter. You can also add an email for the voter, and you can apply an address. When you've entered all the information, before you click the Submit button, end your call with the voter by thanking them, and then click on Submit. When you click on Submit, you will notice that the Submit will say Done. That means the information is now collected and with the campaign. This now means you can move to the left side of the screen. On the left side, this is where you're going to end your call on the dialer and enter the call results from your conversation. In this example, the volunteer is going to go to the recent box because they've had a call before that was a strong Beto supporter. The recent box is like a shortcut area that you will have the last 5 call results so that you want to open each box every time. So you'll click on that, and then you're going to get a pop-up that will confirm and save your answer. In the next example, the volunteer encountered a wrong number, but the person on the line was still a Beto supporter. So the volunteer heard the ding on the phone. Immediately, the screen changed, and the volunteer was looking for a Jonathan. When the volunteer asked for Jonathan, the person on the line said there was no Jonathan at this number, which the volunteer immediately went to the wrong number box on the right side. They clicked on that, and the script changed, where we read that we apologize for the wrong number, but the volunteer continued with the script. At the end, the volunteer asked the most important question of the campaign: can Beto count on your support and your vote this November 6th? The person on the line said yes. And once you click on Strong Beto, you will get a commit to vote form from the voter. You will ask for their name, their address, their email, and confirm their phone number. Once you get that information, before you click on Commit to Vote on the bottom of the screen, you will need to thank the voter and thank them for being a Beto supporter. And once you're off the line with them, you can click on Commit to Vote. Because when you click on Commit to Vote, sometimes the dialer will disconnect the call, as it does here. Now that we're done with the right side of the screen, we are now going to go to the left side to confirm our answer. This time, the volunteer did not have a wrong number Beto supporter option, so the volunteer had to open the attempted box, where they can confirm the call was a wrong number, but that they were also a Beto supporter. Once the volunteer entered that information, again, you'll receive a pop-up to confirm the answer like this, and you'll see the button Ready and Not Ready. If you leave it on Ready, this will allow you to take another call after you press on Save. If you're not ready to take another call because you need to take a break or leave the dialer for a moment, you can change it to Not Ready, and this will pause your calling. Do not hang up because you're just on pause. You can leave your phone alone and you can go take a break. When you are done making calls for the day, either you can hang up your phone or close the browser window. To review, remember when you hear the ding on your phone, your screen will change instantly to the voter's name, and you need to immediately start your conversation since the voter is already on the line. Also remember that the right side of the screen is where you'll enter contact information about the voter, while on the left side of the screen you will end the call and confirm the results from your conversation. To give you an overview, what you will see on the left side of the screen, first you'll have the recent box. And again, this is to help you because these are shortcuts from your last recorded phone calls. It records up to 5 different reasons. So this will allow you to save you time to not open the other boxes. But in case you do need to open the other 3 boxes, you have an attempted box that will give you multiple reasons why you were unable or unsuccessful in reaching the voter. You will find a not home option, a wrong number option, but you will also find the wrong number but Beto supporter option. In the canvas box, you will find the answers to confirm if you do receive a confirmation from if they're supporting Beto or not. And then finally, you will see a Spanish box where you can confirm the answer but also identify this voter as a Spanish speaker. And again, when you click on one of these answers, you will see a pop-up like this that will save your answer. If you're ready to take another call and you're done with the result, just leave it in ready mode and click on save. But if you do need to take a break, click on not ready mode and take your break, but then you can come back and make phone calls again. This concludes our video. Remember that our call tool is found at betofortexas.com/call. And for any questions, please email us at organizing@betofortexas.com. Thank you so much.